I'm gonna go over some LPs from a collection that I just bought today. It's very hot out. I have an ad up on Facebook, send me your records or whatever. So people respond to that, and they normally send me photos or videos. They're just absolute garbage. But this dude sent me some photos, and I was like, that looks good. So I took a look, and I got an 8-track player off of him and some records. I'm going to show the highlights. This is about a quarter of what I got. This is definitely the best stuff. I definitely pulled out the best stuff to show the video. Why wouldn't I? But I got a lot more. And the rest of the stuff's not amazing. But I mean, there's a lot of decent stuff. Some of this isn't my favorite, but it's stuff that people like, so I pull it up. Including this, the Eagles. I don't even know what album this is. I've never heard it in my life. One of those nights, I guess. Cool. Jethro Tull, another band that I feel that kind of same way about. I just haven't listened to them that much. Haven't gotten into them. This, I was ecstatic to see. A couple of these. Soft Parade by The Doors. I haven't really looked at the condition of these at all yet. I kind of just bought them. Not bad. I don't know if it's... Here's the live record. I think it's a cicada. He's being very loud. So I bet you can hear it. I don't have to tell you that. But, and there's a plane now. There's a bunch of stuff. This live record I had a $5 copy of, and the record was cracked, and I was pissed. Another copy of this, I just bought this. I just bought one, and this popped up in this collection. So now I have two. It's a later, I think a year later. He's being crazy loud. Billy Joel Greatest Hits. This one is like fun. Top Gun soundtrack. This one's cool. I'll definitely probably sell that. Hotel California, another one. I've had 2 or 3 of these now, and it's taken me so long to like get any of them. And then they all just came in at once. I think, yes, I didn't even know this came with a poster, but I guess it has the poster too. Oh, I forgot about this one. Queen, Night at the Opera, right? Yeah. That was a pleasant surprise. You know. Always good to see some Queen. The video he sent me had We Sold Our Soul to Rock and Roll by Black Sabbath in the bin somewhere. It pulled out, I saw it. And a copy of Sgt. Pepper's. I have 4 or 5 of the Sgt. Pepper's, and I'll get many more in my life. So I was not bummed when I got the records and I looked inside and did not find those 2 albums. But it feels like those are the only 2 that he pulled out and cherry-picked, even though he included them in the video that he sent me. Which I didn't say anything, but Beatles 65, the only Beatles that I could actually get from this collection, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, actually. House of the Holy. I mean, you can't go wrong with some Led Zeppelin. Speaking of Zeppelin, I need to figure out what press this is, but Zeppelin 3. I don't think it's a first. I'm not going to lie. But I don't know what it is. Yeah, I have to look into it. But I have a few of those now. Here's I sold my repress of this to get a first mono, and while this isn't mono, I'll hold on to this until I get a mono, because this is a very early U.S. Doors on the gold label in stereo. But awesome to have. Moms and the Papas. I saw the back cover of this. It was like this in the video, so I was like, oh, maybe it's the toilet cover. Maybe it is not. It's whatever version this is. But I don't know. Best of the Guess Who. I don't know like anything about them. I think they're Canadian. That's my best Guess Who. So Al Green. Never go wrong with Al Green. I have this one already in the shrink, so I will be getting rid of this one. But pretty cool. Steve Martin. I already have one of these as well. It belonged to my grandparents. There's some. Oh, I literally had no idea this came with the album. It's not in the copy of my grandparents. I was like, is there an autographed Steve Martin in it? There's not. Traffic. I've never heard this, but I know people like this record. There it is. It's a very cool shot of the band. Steely Dan's greatest hits. Can't go wrong there. Can't go wrong there. Stop, stop, stop. By the Hollies. No Bus Stop yet. That's the one I want. But yeah. I cannot pronounce his last name because I'm just gonna butcher it, so I'm not even gonna say it. But Big Black is also on this record. He's awesome. More Al Green. It feels like something's in the record that shouldn't be. Again, there's 245s. This is my library. I did not see these. It sucks, bro. Paul Anka and the Carpenters. Anyway. I mean, it's neat to see something else in there, but it's a bunch of lame stuff not worth anything. But Elton, I think I have 2 or 3 of these, but I think mine is actually kind of torched. Yeah, I think this top scene is bad. So, The Worst of Jefferson Airplane. I love Jefferson Airplane. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. This is awesome. Aerosmith. I think this is the cleanest of the 3 that I now have, at least cover-wise. Grand Funk Survival in the Shrink. I did not see that back sticker. I wonder if it still has the included color photos. It does not, but that's pretty cool. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. I think this album's called Ohio, or maybe the song's called Ohio. I don't know what this album. So Far. The song is called So Far. I mean, the record's called So Far. I don't know what this is. I gotta look it up, but it looked interesting. Spinners. This one's cool, and I should probably get this in a nicer sleeve, but this is In the Shrink. Simon and Garfunkel bookends. First US. No poster, which kind of blows, but whatever. It's In the Shrink. Also In the Shrink. More Simon and Garfunkel. This is some weird, I think this is a school's production of a play. This is a handmade cover. The senior class of Something's Academy, 1970. And I assume this is some bad screen print they did or something. I have no, and if any of you can tell me what that says, please. Because I'm lost. MAME. Lord's Academy presents MAME. I could probably do my research on it and figure it out, but I already have one of these. Cool. Got another one. Who doesn't like James Bond? Awesome. Can never have too many of these. Just get to spread the love around. Honky Chateau. My copy of this has a destroyed back cover. This flap is taken off. So, nice to get a kind of an upgrade. I don't know what this is. This record. I think it's a UK press, or it's from Europe, definitely. But Abraxas. Is Abraxas 2 discs? I don't remember. Because it's got 2 slots. I don't remember if it came with a poster or what. Anyway. Moody Blues. It's a great album. I already have one of these, but really cool to see in the wild. Johnny Cash Greatest Hits Volume 1. I like me some Johnny Cash. Jackson. I'm going back to Jackson. Elton John Greatest Hits. I've seen this in a million like bargain bins and shit. I've just never bought it because I don't know why I would have. But now I have one. So Creedence. I think the last Creedence record I needed, or like, I don't think this is a 2 LP, and there are 2 discs in here. So let's see what's going on. Again, I haven't. Okay, here's more Creedence Gold, which appears to be like a greatest hits thing, which I did not have. And then the actual album, Pendulum. So, cool. Little bonus. Here's In the Shrink, The Worst of Jefferson Airplane. very, very cool. The record's pretty deep, but they kept it in the shrink. Also in the shrink, Supertramp. I haven't heard this ever, but here it is. Also in the shrink, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme. Amano. Oh, that's a 70s reissue. I didn't even realize that. I literally do not even want that anymore. Bad out of Hell. I have a crappy copy of this, so here's something I could actually listen to. It's not covered in mold. And the last, like, cool one, no, not cool, regular one I'll show is Into the Outdoor, Led Zeppelin. I have like 2 or 3 of the covers of this now. And, yeah. And the one more amazingly awesome piece I do want to show, the standout, in my opinion, is the first UK electric prunes. Now on Discogs there's only a listing for 2 mono copies from the UK, and that's it. This is stereo, so I don't know, this doesn't exist on Discogs. I don't know if I should put it in myself or what, but this is awesome. Are you kidding me? And I found this in a random collection. But anyway, I'll go grab a couple of the other things. Hold on. Okay, I determined there wasn't that much more to show, but I will show these two. These are both sealed. Inside Information by Foreigner, sealed. And Spandau Ballet by True, or True by Spandau Ballet. Yeah, also sealed. I have no idea what that is, but it's sealed. And then like every Kansas record. There was like 2 more inside. I'm not listening to these. But anyway, thank you for watching.